Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Theresa here. Just me and the critters on this fine Monday. It is February 24th, 2020, on this Monday afternoon at 1:58 p.m. And I'm just getting started, getting around doing my chores and such. Just got done eating some lunch, and I thought I would come on here and do a quick video, quick vlog. Weekend went well. Yesterday went well. Let me do the weather real quick first, so before I get ahead of myself, right? Right. Okay, let's see. Right now, it is 71 degrees, feels like 71. The high today will be 71. The low tonight will be 63. 100% chance of rain tonight, mostly cloudy right now. Humidity is at 64%. The wind is 15 miles per hour from the south. Sunrise was at 7:09 a.m. Sunset will be at 6:33 p.m. And let's see, tomorrow will be pretty much the same except for 80% chance of rain all day. So it's our rainy season right now. And that's okay because, that we have a lot of bushes, and I don't know what they're called, blooming right now in our local area in Crawfordville. They've either got pink, red, white, or purple flowers. So pretty though. Just a lot of stuff blooming. I love, this is our springtime. And I like the rain. I don't mind the rain. So yesterday went fine. I was not feeling well. I went out to make waffles. And I looked up this recipe because I had a lot of extra cream cheese. So I looked up this recipe and it called for the cream cheese. And I was doubling it. And I wasn't paying attention. And I messed up the recipe. I added way too much flour. Even then, I added more water. And it just was, the waffles were heavy. They were kind of a heavy texture, and Belgian waffles and the regular waffles shouldn't be that way. We threw them out. Once in a while, that'll happen. That's been happening more often to me, which is kind of discouraging, but I'm not giving up. Today, I hope to make some banana cream cheese bars, and what they have is they have a layer of cream cheese like in the middle of these bars, and I think they would be great for Brad to take. I'm trying to make stuff that would be easy for him to take for breakfast right away or to eat here at home. We're both, that way we wake up and we don't want to mess with cooking anything. So that's what I'm trying to do. I got a lot of bananas I need to use up anyway. You get tired of the normal banana bread after a while. So that's what I'm going to do. So yesterday the waffles were a flop, and I ended up not feeling good at all. I was having some pain issues, and just was super sleepy and dizzy and stuff. And we think that my blood sugar tanked because Brad gave me a big glass of orange juice, and then I was fine. Again, it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we hadn't had anything to eat that entire day, so I think that's what happened. So after he got done, he took over doing the waffles. And then after that, he started, I laid down for a little bit, and he started pot of chili. So he made a pot of red chili. Very, very good. In fact, we're going to have more of it tonight. I'm going to make boil up some elbow macaroni. And you know how you have chili mac? I love chili mac. So we're going to have that for dinner tonight. That's about it. I mean, I'm not really ready to show you the hats. I don't have them gathered up. I think what else? Oh, I know what I was going to tell you guys this story. Story time! No, we all need some help at certain points and certain points in our life. And so often I find people as they get older too seem to forget that we needed help when we were younger. Or maybe we needed help yesterday. Brad and I have been very blessed. We've had a wonderful group of friends that have really helped us out when we've needed. And I like to pay it forward when I can. But that led me to be thinking about when I was a younger woman during my first marriage. And this is when I just had one child, my oldest little girl. And you guys all know my grandparents owned a bowling alley. So, Grandma and Grandpa took over ownership of this bowling alley July 1st. I was born July 4th, same year. And this was a time and point where my parents lived with my grandparents for a year and a half. And probably a little bit longer than that. Anyway, my grandmother loved me. I loved her too. But anyway, when I would need money, for a long time I worked up at the bowling alley. And then when I couldn't anymore, what I would do is I had a friend who worked up at the front counter of the cafe. And she and my ex would watch the baby. And I would go ask, especially if it was a men's league, if they wanted a scorekeeper. Because my grandfather did not have automatic scorekeepers up there, you know. So you had to have somebody keep score. And so I would ask them if they wanted me to keep score. Well, you know, they didn't want to mess with keeping score. So, yeah, they would tip me. And they would tip me well. I mean, $10, $15 to sit there for a couple hours and keep score. You know, that would buy, and yeah, at that point in time, I foolishly smoked. So did my ex. So that would buy a couple packs of cigarettes. That would buy milk for the baby. That would buy bread. It would be car gas, you know, and I would be so grateful for it, you know. And it just really helped. You know, and you got to realize what teams tip the best and stuff, and so you would go and ask them, and you know, they got where they really liked having me keep score. Because, I mean, I was very, very good at keeping scores. All of us grandkids were, because, like I said, my grandparents never had automatic scorekeepers, and my grandmother would have us keep score during state tournaments and stuff. So you had to be really Johnny on the ball, you know, and know all of the rules and stuff. But yeah, I used to do that, and I never sat there where I didn't have anybody not want me to keep score. You know, never ever had where nobody wanted to have me keep score. Like I said, the women didn't tip near as well. Um, you know, I'm trying to see. I think my oh, 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 there we go. I'm seeing my computer's not charging, so not charging. There it is. Okay, sorry. Didn't want it to not charge. But yeah, the women didn't tip near as well. If it was a couples league, they tipped better, but the men tipped the best, you know. So, uh, yeah, I did that for a long time. I enjoyed that, you know. You know, I mean, sometimes if there was two leagues bowling, if there was two sessions, there was the morning or the early evening league, and then another league after that, you would stay and do that, you know. The other thing I would do is would go along, and you know, they would leave like packs of cigarettes with only a couple gone and stuff. So I would go and collect those, you know, because, hey, you know, that's back before we all knew better. But yeah, that's what I used to do, is I used to score keep for money. And my grandmother's one that kind of gave me the idea. She's like, well, you know, the men's league, you know. And so I would purposely, you know, go and ask, like, down, if my grandfather was bowling that night, you know, do you want me to keep score? Yes. Yes. Grandpa and his friends like to have fun and just relax and stuff. They'd get a pot of coffee, and you know, he'd have a bottle of whatever in his bowling bag, whiskey of some kind, and yeah, they'd have fun. They weren't hurting anything. So, but yeah, it's good to remember to stay humble, and it's good to remember that I can remember time, you know, where you're sweating, getting that next tank of gas. That happened here not too long ago. you know. And especially before we put the locking gas caps on. We went and I ordered, because Brad didn't think, we have a 1997 Grand Cherokee Laredo Jeep with the 5 point whatever engine, the big engine. Anyway, Brad didn't think that they made a locking gas cap for it. So I searched on Amazon, found one that would fit, and it does. And I tell you what, it's amazing. This week we had Brad said we had 3/4 of a tank of gas left. They were really siphoning the hell out of our gas. Somebody was having a great time. It really gets you. But, you sweat having enough gas money. You sweat having enough money for prescriptions or for medical tests. Or enough food money, and that's hard. That's really hard. So, I say don't get to the point where you don't give back, where you don't pay it forward, because people have been so kind to you. And I generally pay it forward anonymous, and that's just the way I like to do it. And so don't think that I'm not grateful, or that I don't help out when I can. When I can, I do. And I, believe in paying it forward. And look, I want you guys to know, I even put on some makeup today. I'm going to have my granddaughter teach me how to do fake eyelashes. She does them all the time. You know what I decided? This is what I decided, people. This has been such a shocking time for me lately. Okay? My granddaughter's telling me all about this TikTok. And I enjoy watching it. She wants me to start making some. Well, geez, I didn't realize I had so many wrinkles when I started to go to make one. I just wanted to make one from, like, here on up. And then it's like, I'm 55 and I really didn't look into it. And it's like, we now qualify for so many things and are classified in different sections, not every section, as senior citizens. I'm like, what? I'm not a senior citizen. And it's like, well, yeah, I guess I am. I was thinking about making a TikTok, and I'm like, wow, I look like a grandma. And then it was like, wow, because I am one. But, yeah, it's been really, it's like, when the hell did this happen? Excuse my French, pardon my French, but when did this happen that I'm now in a senior citizen class for apartments and for different medical stuff? And I'm like, wow, pretty eye-opening. It's like, so that's what I decided, that I'm not going to keep fiddle farting around with not doing my makeup. My husband got me this beautiful makeup mirror for Christmas. And the thing is I really need to be able to sit down to do my makeup and hair. And so I have this little table. It's kind of like a hospital table. And it's like, well, I can just sit there right by my bed and grab my makeup and do my makeup. And that's what I'm doing now. And that's really nice. That's really nice. I'm like, you know what? I can take 10 or 15 minutes tops, if it even takes that, probably more like 5, to do some makeup and to do some hair. I did a little bit of hair today, not much. I just put a few curls in. I need to wash my hair again. But it just amazes me. It's like, when did this happen? So stop putting off what you want to do. If there's clothes you want to wear that you fit into, wear them. Because we're not guaranteed tomorrow, and we might as well enjoy it. I'm going to sit down and do the hair or makeup. And Brad even said, he goes, he said, I don't care whether or not you wear makeup. He said, I think you're beautiful just where you are. And he said, but I've noticed that when you do take time to do your hair and makeup, you seem to feel better about yourself. And more sure. And it's like, that's true. I mean, even though I'm just at home, nobody else is going to see my makeup. He won't even see my makeup until probably about 7-ish tonight. It's like, it just makes me feel better. So that's what I'm doing. So today I have to sweep and vacuum. I have to dust and vacuum the front room. I have to sweep and mop the uh, kitchen, and I always wipe down the bathroom. And I'm doing laundry too. And oh geez, that water's still running on that laundry. Okay. And what else? Let's see. Laundry, front room, kitchen. I wanted to do my peddler for a half hour, get in some exercise. I'm doing my video right now. Need to do the cat litter box and cook the macaroni for the chili. So that's what I have to do. I hope you all are having a good day. If you're feeling down about life, just hopefully maybe you're getting some sunshine. If you're sick, I hope you recover very fast. And if you're in pain, I hope that dissipates, because that's just no fun. And remember that you're not alone. You're not alone, because there's a lot of us out there that care about you guys. So anyway, I love you guys. I do cherish your friendship so much. And I think you're awesome. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.